See your playbook, bro. All right, good. Appreciate you. I got LSU and multi. What's the name? I don't use custom. Ever since before I had ended up being being hardwired. It seems like that should still be doing this shit when you hardwired in that.
In American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the BYU Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Sun Devils will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing straight.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. Safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start.
There he goes. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing up, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that
Best drive we
score.
had. Every fucking game.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Breaks into the open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get in the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Another incompletion on
defense,
3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the tailback. Got him up for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run with ability, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Yo, I be in there, bro. I'm in the game right now. Now I don't want to be walking back and forth.
Back to pass. fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can TVs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent.
Like with our business, we was a little bit. That wasn't even for you.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Gage. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the ground with the back.
I play 6. I don't know how the hell. I don't know how. Sway.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Might as well give it to him again.
36.
I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. At the 35, he's got room. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's got him in the flats.
Tackle.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to put the field position with the return.
Hey, Todd.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room, it's Cook. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Quarterback may change this route. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it,
I
nice
guess
short
EA.
completion sets up a third
do.
down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, BYU! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
That's
These
about.
guys are really hitting their stride
Making me
as they
overthrow them
push out that
things.
lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Play Todd.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Catch in the middle.
Tackle, boy.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners.
Just let me know when it's my go.
The defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Zips it out to his man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot
they
of
get the
points
ball
here
at
in this game.
halftime.
Finally, something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half. Now, in the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive. Maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
And the point after is
They get my go.
Shit. It's like, okay, so when I shoot, right?
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
It did.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Look at that.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half.
There you go.
That must have been a floater. That had to be a floater, guy.
I got the flag color on my mouth trap.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the field.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback now. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep them clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you
Needed
made
that,
your
yeah.
adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They go to the ground. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down.
Turtle.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Hands it off. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
All right, here I come.
Back to pass on second down.
Good catch, boy. Good catch, boy. Good catch.
Gets them inside.
I had to go get it.
And the defense
I had to go get the ball. I turned into a leg.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover,
Had to
and
go
they're too
get that
fast
bitch.
for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Scrambling away. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
It's all turnovers. All turnovers.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 27 over New Mexico. Any change in momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete.
Tackle.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
You got Peter.
Oh, he makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Right on the money.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Tackle, boy.
Wrestling down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Sun Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Yes. Yeah, got it, man. Good way to get the pressure back. Fuck, that was open. He was open.
Defense did a great job.
I clicked on the goddamn, what's it they?
They're expecting a quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Complete.
Got it. Got it.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on
that time, nigga. Give this time.
Away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I read it. I read it.
With attitude down to the
I read it.
42.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Grab near the
Bro.
It's Gage. He steps out of
I
bounds.
thought I could pick that, but I got stopped up. I see.
Kind of like that big,
Stop trying to pick
reliable
everything.
security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive.
Fires toward the end zone.
I got it.
And that
Play
is
15.
interception number 3 on the day.
Play
And
15.
close in on him after a good return on
97 speed. That's the only reason. And he's 6'5".
Stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming in this
6'5"
game, he's one
athlete.
of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now.
He could have played receiver out
this
and
quarterback's
made him more
head.
decent.
And so
At the
nice
time,
to
I
have a
allowed
guy
to
like
see
this
it.
that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards.
That's
Down
his
to
second pick of the day.
And the
Of the
defense
season.
did a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game. But
turning it on.
They call holding.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
He's a man down the
They
field.
had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they're
like it.
snapping on second down. Now on second down. He might want another play. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings
I had to
up
throw it
third
like
down.
that.
Yeah, and you
I
just
had to
wonder
throw
if
it
the
like that.
defense
I was
now
about to
taking
get
out some
mad.
frustration. Obviously, they've
So
been getting
rude.
lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
All right.
They kick it away on fourth down. Returns
A good one. Good way to go get the ball.
He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
I got a point foul in my game, son.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football player.
Tripped up for the tackle.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. The screen, he can go. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Put that bitch in the money. 15, you just got cooked. 15, damn, 15. Gotta use your speed, bro.
And how about the offense? They spread them out.
Fucking throw.
Everybody spread wide.
Hell of a
Easier to
fucking
read a
throw.
defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Thank you. We all but gave that shit back there.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Looking for the weed. They were on 30.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Got a man. It's Sims. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He threw a couple of costly interceptions in that loss last week, but a really good job to take care of the football in this one.
And Reese, at that position, you better have a short-term memory, right? Quarterbacks have to forget about it, move on, forget the mistakes. Nice job putting that behind him last week. Coming out today, putting together a great performance for his team.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, BYU.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got some room there to the goal line.
22.
Watches it for the score. Touchdown.
Sideline. We're going to the side. Go to the side.
Pushing it now.
Go to the side.
Getting a victory here in week 4.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown.
You be good on the snide, man. We both was 0-3, so shit.
And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Hold and finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass.
Running back.
Quickly complete. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it at the 20. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play.
Tackle to
Something
18.
to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Down to throw. Knocked away. Incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Gonna look downfield again. Throwing right. Got the quick pass. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point was good. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And this is why
let
you
that
put your
CPU
hands deep
do
on the
it.
field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are
Run this
great
play,
catchers of the football.
nail it on the
Those
neck.
guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Leaves him with the running back. Able to pick his way forward
GG,
for
bro.
a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
The gift to the back. Runs through a tackle. How about that
GG, bro.
defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job stopping the run. But the
Nah,
problem
for real,
is you
boys.
have
He was
0
ass for
timeouts
real.
left. You cannot
He just
stop
like
the
found
clock
something
right
to
now
it
for the
there.
defense. So this has got to be excruciating
And
for
that
them. They
pick
know the
that
offense
pick
is going to take their
pick you threw
time
before the
to snap
half.
the
That's
ball.
what
Their
fucked up
work here
everything.
is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up
Yeah,
in
that's
victory
cool though.
formation.
Nah, but them last 2 little bombs that you threw, basically was right over the shoulder. God dang. Good throwing though.
You want to see my arm go?